On the TMV side, we've made some early stage investments, but most of the investments we've been making with Token Metrics Ventures have been in almost infrastructure middleware, right? Kind of connecting lots of other things. So I can share with you the recent investments TMV has made, but these are more risky. These are riskier. This is hit or miss, right? Before I share that, I want to kind of give more context. Disclosure, as everybody knows by now, I'm a founder and CEO of Tokenmetrics, but I'm also a general partner of Tokenmetrics Ventures, which is a crypto fund. We just our high net worth customers. It's part quant fund, part VC fund, and the VC fund is basically a third of the fund. We just write small checks. We do our research based on fundamental analysis, based on code reviews, and also based on other data points, who the lead investors are, right? And we take this strategy, and we're writing small checks, small calculated bets on projects we think have good upside. What does that mean for us, right? So good upside will be minimum 10x return in our opinion, but ideally higher, right? Let's say 50x, 100x, but that depends on the market, right? But ideally, we'd like to see a project where we can 10x the money, right? With those small VC investments, right? So let's say like the fund is about 10 million, and let's say we're investing about $3 million in capital on the VC side. We're writing small checks based on the ratings. So let's say if it's fundamental rating, we do like 50K. If the code review is good, we'll double down, do 100K. But let's say we're just doing those small checks into those projects. Some of them could go to zero. Some of them could do pretty well, right? But preferably, we're looking to do a 10x. But based on our research, we're also comfortable with them going to zero. That's kind of the VC game. In VC investing, let's say 8 out of 10 go to zero. But one or two are home runs. They return the whole fund and more. That's kind of the strategy of VC investing, right? That's kind of how our fund invests. But obviously, you have to get in early. You have to accumulate. Once it goes back to being risk on, you have to start taking profits, right? Buy low, sell high. Airstack, data infrastructure for Web3. And basically, think of this as Chainlink for other dApps to talk to each other. It's basically an oracle for other dApps to talk to each other and share data amongst each other. Definitely worth looking into. Airchains, this is basically a platform that lets you build and deploy and grow your own dApp. If you want to launch your own chain on Avalanche, Cosmos, Polygon Edge, Polkadot, Celestia, Ethereum, push of a button lets you do that. So definitely worth looking into. They're actually an Indian team as well. Kind of reminds me of Matic Network, Polygon, back in 2018. Also, infrastructure middleware. This is Nolus. This is basically the world's first DeFi lease. It sounds super risky in times like this. It basically lets you borrow collateral that's more efficient, more capital efficient. You can borrow 150% of your collateral, but it's locked in their ecosystem, and you can't get it out until it's been repaid. Kind of took us a while to really get it, but definitely worth looking into. Then we have Nibiru Chain. See, this is when I said we're bullish on the Cosmos ecosystem. This is also one of them, right? Unlock leverage at scale for the Cosmos ecosystem. Nibiru unifies leverage derivatives trading, spot trading, staking, bonding. So basically think about all this on the Cosmos ecosystem, right? So kind of competing with DYDX, but on Cosmos. Then Million is a secure processing layer for Web3. All right, so all these interesting projects, looking into them, it's been all infrastructure. Infrastructure middleware, lots of middleware. We also invested in Blockless. Launch your project on a decentralized global network. Yeah, we did. And once again, these are very risky. Early stage projects haven't even launched yet. But I wanted to just kind of help give guidance into what we've been investing in through the fund in a bear market. So for Web3, we kind of had progress with Web3. But now I think getting interoperability, getting dApps to talk to each other, getting more of the middleware stack has been something we've been focused on.